basic rules again. We don't know where she's going to go down and what the terrain's going to be like. First priority is to make sure that she's safe. I will only call you in when I believe that the human safety aspect is good. If she goes down in bad terrain, the first team we're going to call in are Lance and the ground team to come and clear away the vegetation, to get her body position right, and then the rest of us will come. Okay. This tracking device that we're putting on today has been donated by Chip and Bearer, and it's a satellite tracker. This is going to give us wonderful information about what she's doing over a 24-hour period, which we're struggling with at the moment. We haven't been able to know what they're up to at night. Their behavior has changed, and we have been a bit concerned about her, not knowing entirely what her movements are around the reserve and whether she's okay. So hopefully with the aid of this valuable information that we're going to be able to pick up off her now, we will be able to have an early warning system of any behavioral changes, any difference in her behavior which might suggest that things are not going well. And it'll also help Jason, who's the guy that monitors her and looks after her when I'm not around, which is most of the time. It'll help her keep track of her, and it'll give me information that I'm able to access remotely without having to be here. So I just want to thank all of those that have contributed, not only to this tracking device, but so many others that Chip and Bearer has been placing on rhino, certainly in this part of the country, and we look forward to giving people like Jason the ability to monitor these animals better in the future, and that can only help our cause in saving the species. Thank you.
Take it around, give it a turn. Okay, let's go to our original plan then. Initially we were worried about those, what we call frontal sinuses, and how they would close up. Now that we can see that they have closed, any ideas how deep that layer will be? And, would that whole sinus be filled up with granulation tissue? Is there any chance of complications behind there?
I don't think so. I think that the granulation tissue has probably just covered the bone there. From the previous photographs that I've seen, it looked horrible, obviously, in the beginning. Yeah. I also think, like Alistair says, it's actually healed beautifully, exceptionally well. And from previous experience, the surgery that we've done on wildlife, we know that they heal better and they're more resistant to infection than our domesticated animals or even humans. So I think she's healing really, really well, and I would probably just leave it and see what happens. But I can't see that there will be any more complications there.
Yeah, I think last time when I left here, there were 2 pieces of bone that were still exposed. Yeah. And that today is either has come away, as other pieces of dead tissue has done, or it's been granulated over. But by feeling around with a probe, I could not feel any exposed bone, could not see any exposed bone. So I think this whole healing process that we've been monitoring all the time is carrying on unabated. It's doing exactly what we would have wanted it to do.